Hi friends, welcome back. Today we are going to solve lead code problem 2038. Remove colored pieces if both neighbors are the same color. So let's go through the problem description first and we will go through some examples and then the implementation. So there are n pieces arranged in a line and each piece is colored either by A or by B. You are given a string colors of length n where colors of I is the color of ith piece. Alice and Bob are playing a game where they take alternative turns removing pieces from the line. In this game, Alice moves first. Alice is only allowed to remove a piece colored A if both its neighbors are also colored A. She is not allowed to remove pieces that are colored B. So basically she can only remove piece if it's left piece and right piece both are A colored, right, and the color should be A because she cannot remove B color, right. And Bob is only allowed to remove a piece colored B if both its neighbors are also colored B. He is not allowed to remove color A, right. So similar to Alice, now Bob can only remove B color pieces, right. So it should the B color piece and its left should be B and right should be B, right. Then only he can remove that piece. Alice and Bob cannot remove pieces from edge of the line. Edge of the line means basically the last one, right. So last one. If a player cannot make a move on their turn, that means that player will lose the game basically, right. Assuming Alice and Bob play optimally, return true if Alice wins or return false if Bob wins. So they have given us these three examples. So colors length is between 1 and 10 raised to 5 and color consists of only A and B. So you can assume that the string that is given to us only will consist A and B colors, right? So let's take these examples over here so we can look into the details of this problem and the implementation. So for example, if you take this example 1, right, then you can see that this is the colors. So Alice will start playing, right. So she can remove this A now, right. This A she can remove, correct, because these three means for this A, left is A and right is A. So this A she can remove, and after that Bob has to take the turn and he has to remove B. But now as you can see here, there is no B Bob can remove, right, because if you look at this B, then in this case its left is not B, right. So he cannot remove this B. This is on the edge, so he cannot remove this B. This B also he cannot remove because left is A and right is A, right. If both are B, then he can remove, right. So in this case he cannot take any piece. So in this case Alice will win and we have to return true in this case, right. If Alice wins, we will return true. If Bob wins, we will return false. So that is the problem. So in this second example, Alice has to choose like pick up A, but now only two A's are available. So Alice cannot pick up any A, right? Because if she picks up this A, then there is no right A here, right? Left A is okay, but there is no right side A here available to pick, right? And this is a edge A, so she cannot pick this A also. So in this case, Bob will win. So we have to return false, right? So in this third example, this is a string that is given to us. So first Alice will start and she has to pick up A, right? So she can pick up this A, correct? Because it has a left A and right A. So this A is available to pick up from this piece of string. So after Alice is done, now Bob has to pick up B. So Bob can pick up any of this B, right? Which B he can pick up? He can pick up this B or this B he can pick up, or this B he can pick up this B, because it has all left and right B's, right? So these B's I am highlighting. He can pick up any of these B's basically because left and right side is B. So after Bob is done, then Alice chance will come, right, to pick up A. Now there is no A Alice can pick basically, correct? Because there will be just two A's left here, right? Two A's will be left here at the end and this one A is there, right? So she cannot pick up any A because there are no A which has a left side A and right side A available, correct? Because this one she already picked up, right? So here only two A's will be there, so she cannot pick up. So we have to Alice will lose, so we have to return false in this case, correct? And there is one other example you can see here that I created. So in this case, Alice has to start picking up a. So she can, let's say for example, she can pick a from here, right? So she picks a. After that, Bob has to pick a b. So Bob can go ahead and he can pick a b from here, right? So let me just write down this so you will understand better. So let me just, so basically this string is like this, right? A, 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 right? 4A and 4B are there. So B, 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 like 4 B's are there, and then 3 A's are there, right? 3 A's, A, A, A. So now first Alice will start and she will pick any a. She can pick a, right? So she can pick, let's say this a she picked, right? So now this is the string which is left. Now Bob's turns came. Bob picked a b. So let's say he picked this b, right? Now again Alice's turns came. Now Alice will have these three a's left, right? This a and a and a. So let's say she picks this another a now, right? Now Bob's turns will come. Bob can pick again this b now, right? Because this b will be there, right? So after that, Bob's turns is done. Now Alice's turns came. So Alice will pick up this A, let's say, right? Because this A is available for picking up, like she can pick this A. After that, Bob's turns will come and Bob cannot pick anything now, right? Because he has just two B's now. There is no three B's here that he can take, right? So Bob will lose basically. So Alice will win. So we will have to return true in this case basically, right? So how to solve this problem basically, right? So you understood what the problem is. So one observation you can make from these examples and for the from the description that is given to us, right? As you can see here, right? Both its neighbors should be of the same color basically, right? So if you understand this correctly, then always you can uh, what it means is when allies want to pick up any A, then there should be at least like three A's basically, right? Three A should be there basically, consecutive A's. So what we will do is we will take this string and we will calculate how many consecutive 3A's are there in this string. So you can check, you can see here. So this is one consecutive 3A, this is another consecutive 3A, right? And this is another consecutive 3A. So on consecutive 3A count is 3 here, right? For A. And for B, consecutive 3B count is, this is one count, right? 3 B's are consecutive and this is another count, right? These 3 B's, right? I highlighted this because there are, these are 4 B's, right? So there are two counts for three consecutive B's here, right? So for A, the count of three consecutive A's is 3, and for B, three consecutive B's count is 2. So you will always notice that whoever's count is more always wins the game basically, correct? So Alice will always win this game because her count is more, right? And if the count is same, then in that case the Bob will win because first allies is turn, right? So allies will play, then Bob will play like this it will go, right? Allies Bob. So basically if both are matching, in that case Bob will win. If otherwise, whoever count is more will win the game basically, correct? So allies will win. So this is what the logic is to solve this problem. So basically what it turns into is basically we have to find out the three consecutive count of A and three consecutive count of B, right? And then we can answer who will win, right? Based on the counts. So let us go to the implementation of this problem. So as this is winner of game is given to us, color string is given to us, right? So what we will do is we just create one result boolean variable that we will return at the end, and first we will count three consecutive A count here, right? In A count we will count three consecutive B in the B count, right? And we will compare if A count is greater than B count, right? In that case allies will win, so we have to return true. Otherwise we have to return false. In that case Bob will win, right? Otherwise. So this is the logic for this problem, and here I implemented a helper function to count consecutive 3 of A or B basically, right? We are just passing a character. This function, what it does is it takes a string. For example, let's say this one is the string, right? A, B. So let me just revert this back, right? So I can reuse this whiteboard again. So let me just revert this back. Okay, so let's just go from this. So this one is our string, right? So it always we start with the first character, right? And we always take a look at left and take a look at right character, right? If both are matching, we will increment a count basically, right? So a count will be 0 in the beginning. He will start from index 1, right? Then we will increment count. When again we will go here, so we will take a look at left character and right character. If both are A, we will increment count, right? Otherwise, we will just keep the count as it is. So similarly, we will do for B. For example, in this case, we will start from here, and then when we go here, you will see that left is B and right is B for it, right? So B count we will increment from 0 to 1, right? Like this. Then we will go here, we will again take a look at left character and right character, and again we will increment B, right? So this is the way we will calculate how many 3 consecutive A's are there and 3 consecutive B's are there, right? So this is the implementation. I just created a C is equal to 0 and I is equal to 1, right? Because index we will start is 1, right? And we will go until this one, right? This point, because we want to take a look at left and right. So we will just terminate at this last but one character, right? So this is what we are doing while I is less than s dot length minus 1, right? Because that is how much how long we want to go, right? Until this highlighted character, right? A, because we want to take a look at left and right character. So that's what we are doing in this if loop. We are checking if the character is same as the past character, right? This input character, if it's same, and then it will look at left character and right character of the current index. If both are matching, we will increment the C. Otherwise we will just increment the I plus plus, right, in this while loop, and at the end we will just return C. So it gives us a count of A and count of B, which are 3 consecutive, right? 3 consecutive A, 3 consecutive B. So that is very important to understand to solve this problem. And at the end, whatever the count more will win. If the count is same or less, then Bob wins, right? So let us take some examples and just test it out quickly. So let's take this first example first. We'll just go one by one. So here, as you can see, the it should return true because allies will win. So it is giving us true. So which is correct, allies wins. Here, since there are only two A's, allies cannot pick A, so allies will lose and Bob will win, right? So it should be false. So it is correct. And now here also Bob will win because allies Bob's count of consecutive B's is more, right, here than allies. Allies only have this one, right? Bob has a, I think, 5 if you count this, right? So let's go ahead and run this thing. So this should give us a false now. So this is giving us a false, correct? So we are getting correct results. So let me take one this big one, right, that we just saw actually in this example. So this big one, actually it's gone from here, but this is the one, right? So here let me just increase the size so I can show you this screen, like, right? So here you can see these are 3 consecutive 3A's basically here, right? And only 2 consecutive 3B's here, right? Because only 4 B's are there. So this is one consecutive 3B, right? And this one highlighted, and then this another is highlighted, right? So basically it means that allies will win, right? Because allies has more consecutive S. So let's give it a shot now. So allies wins, so it is giving us correct answer true. So let's go ahead and submit this solution. So our solution got accepted by LeetCode. So this is the way you can solve remove colored pieces if both neighbors are same color problem of LeetCode. It's a little bit tricky, like you have to understand that these three consecutive A's we have to calculate, and based on that we can decide who will win, right? If you haven't already checked my playlist on my channel, it has a playlist called as LeetCode and LeetCode Solutions. It has over 100 solved problems explained with examples and Java code. So those examples were asked by big tech companies like Amazon, Apple, Google, Facebook, Microsoft, and many other companies. And that playlist also has a different variety of problems which are like a handpicked problems, right? Like a dynamic programming, linked list related problems, string related interview questions, breadth first search, depth first search like BFS, DFS, binary trees related problem, graph related problems are there. So all sort of different varieties is covered there. So please go through it. If it will definitely help you in your coding interview preparation. Also, if you are preparing for Java telephonic interview, there is a dedicated playlist called as Java interview that covers frequently asked Java interview questions and how to answer them. So please take a look at that playlist as well. If you like this solution and if you like my explanation, please hit subscribe it and like it. Your subscription is really important to us because that is the way the video can reach to more people who are preparing for coding interviews or phone interviews or just learning Java. They can also watch these videos and get benefited. So please subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching the video.